Hello, everybody. I just want to check in with you guys. It's Share Your Art Friday, but I also wanted to show you how I use my art journal or my art practice just to doodle and play and just get into a meditative mind state and just open my right brain and practice my right brain muscle to just open up to some intuition and guidance. So I like to just start off here. I use my friend Sandra Hushin Criddle's deck Art from the Heart as my prompt system, and I like to just give it a bit of a shuffle and just pick a card. You don't even have to shuffle, you can page through them, and whatever speaks to you in the moment, that is what I'm going to be using. Okay, so I drew a lotus flower, and the lotus flower symbol is all about strength, resilience, confidence, rebirth, and beauty. And that is a beautiful frequency and energetic vibe to hold during my meditation. So that is what I'm going to play with in my art journal. And I'm not going to try and, do an actual painting of sorts. I actually just want to get into a quiet state and just allow my art materials to guide me. So I'm going to start here with a piece of charcoal and just take the cue from maybe the card and just see what it feels like to bring these beautiful elements alive on my page and see where it will take me. And when I feel I've played enough with one tool, I will jump to another, and I'm going to just get my big wet brush ready here, just with plain water, and I'm just going to follow my intuition and just bring some wetness. Now I'm working on watercolor paper, and it's going to allow me to play with lots of water. And I'm going to just play with my watercolors and just see what happens. Usually these exercises is just for myself. I don't share it with the world always. But today I just want to show you what is possible with a creative practice and how meditative and zen it can be if you just give yourself a bit of space, a bit of paper, and maybe light a candle and put on some meditative music and just get into a beautiful zen state where you don't have to do anything except follow your intuition. I also like to just set myself a little bit of a timer, not to control anything, but to say, okay, for the next half an hour, you just have to focus on your internal world. You don't have to pay attention to the external world, and give yourself a little bit of time to play, to express yourself, to be present with yourself, your art supplies, and your inner being. And when you feel that you've used enough of one brush, maybe switch to another and try something different. Go for the colors that make you feel yummy, that really speaks to your inner child in the moment. Maybe there's some symbology that you want to explore that you weren't even aware of, that comes forward in your meditative practice. Sometimes I like to switch to a completely different media. I'm gonna go for this metallic jelly roll pen. I find it so liberating to just express myself, not to worry about the end product or what it is that I'm drawing. I'm just being present with whatever tool is in my hand and in the moment. I feel inspired with this neon orange one from the Moonlight series. Maybe I will try some semantic writing. You don't always have to understand everything that you are doing on your page. I feel like playing with this ink. Allowing all the noises around you to become part of your meditation. Don't resist anything. Learn to accept everything. Learn to embrace everything. We spend so much time in our lives trying to control everything and everyone around us. We try to manipulate things to suit us. And that's perfectly normal, that's very human. But there comes a freedom in acceptance and allowing things to be like they are without resistance and insistence on making it fit our parameters. There's immense freedom in just allowing things to be the way they are, and to explore maybe your inner world. Why do you insist that circumstances be different? I find the creative practice is also a great place to practice self-love, self-kindness, self-acceptance. And we do that through accepting the marks that you are making, the sort of image that you are creating, regardless of whether you think it looks beautiful or not in the moment. It is all about learning to accept it as it arrives on the page through your own hand. I feel like bringing in the words of the lotus flower into this exercise. Sometimes I enjoy going over the lines that I've already made. Just brings some emphasis and clarity. I've played with a lot of water. Sometimes I like to just pick things up and see what remains, giving it some texture and imprinting it elsewhere on the page. do something that brings you joy. And for me, that is like watercolor splatter over everything. I absolutely love using splatter as a technique, especially in my watercolor. And then when I feel I'm satisfied and I've arrived at that point in my meditative creative practice where I feel I've expressed myself enough, I can just sit with the remaining time on my clock, if there's any left, in silence and just observing and noticing maybe what other subconscious messages you can receive from your doodle and meditative exercise. I hope that you guys enjoyed this short, creative, meditative moment with me. Please take a photograph of yours and share it with me on our Creative Heart group. I look forward to seeing what you did with your meditative creative practice. Thanks for tuning in and have a blessed day. Bye bye for now.